Right. So, because I know you do lots of other things. So, what else would you like to? Because I don't know how you sleep at night because you're traveling, you're doing your new
Yeah,
modeling stuff, you're doing
yeah,
the drops, and you do other things. So, share a
yeah.
bit more about your life and
So my
your
life,
inspirations.
yeah. So I mean, for me, I like to do anything that brings joy, health to people. So I came across the liquid gold drops. It must have been 2 years ago. I'd seen them. And I was suffering with non-sleep because I was working in 3 different time zones. I had India, I had England, and I had the USA because I've got a dietary company as well, which is the Skinny Patches. So I was working 6 hours this side, 6 hours that side. I'm in the middle. Everyone wants to start at 9 o'clock, which would end up being my 2 o'clock in the morning. So I had real bad sleeping issues, and I've had it for about 15 years. I discovered the drops via Facebook. I'd seen, all these marvelous testimonies. I kept trying to get them in the country. Everyone was going, "No, you can't get it yet. Can't get it yet." Anyway, eventually, it came into the country July of last year, and it has just flown. I mean, you can't really see it because there's not a lot in it, but basically, it's these. Oh, that's it. So it's just drops, okay? And what it is, it's curcumin drops, which is derived from the turmeric root, okay? So that's where the healing power is. It's in the curcumin, not in the turmeric. And what they've done, they've extracted it, okay, and then they've nanobiotechnologied it, which basically means they've brought it down to the finest nanoparticle. So when it hits the body, it literally flushes straight through the bloodstream within 5 minutes. Standard turmeric lasts 1 to 3 hours in the bloodstream. These drops last 24 hours. So it's been proven through the testimonies. It's helped people with arthritis. Anything inflammatory is a disease. So anything from sleep to high blood pressure to body swellings, inflammation, injuries. And I've just done phenomenal with it. I think I'm on about 1,600 bottles I've sold worldwide with just starting it. And now I've got like a team of 207. So it's all playing into the India thing again, because
of course.
turmeric comes from native India. So and they've always believed in it, and it actually comes from one of the gods. One of the gods gave them the golden powder, which was about abundance and health and wealth. So again, I feel like I've sort of gone into something that relates back to my heritage, and that's probably why it's going so well, because I just think, I'm not saying no one else is doing well, far from it, but I just think because I'm leading with my heart with everything that I do, and it's coming from, where I'm from, I think that's why it's doing so well, because I'm doing it with the passion from India. So so I'm doing
that's how I met you, because I'm under Sequoia, and I mean she got me on it because I was in an accident, couldn't walk, trauma, you name it, etc., etc. And she kept on, get on these drops, and I did, and I haven't looked back since. So I know a couple of times I was stuck in asking things because, of course, they were all sleeping. Zones. And anyway, I reached out to you, so here we are. So thank you for your help and support. So
that's okay.
And I thought, well, it'd be nice to do an exchange for you to come and share what you're doing, like, So, and I know you've set up 2 amazing groups. You've got one for the dogs, all the pet testimonies, which are incredible.
Do you know what? I love doing the pet ones. I've been making gummies for them. I've been doing the pet shows, because I think I prefer animals to humans, really.
Yeah.
I tend to sort of gravitate to the animals rather than humans. I'm like, if I see too many humans, I'm like, oh, I'm not going in there. But if I see loads of dogs or puppies, I'm like, come on, let's go. Here we go.
And that the animals don't lie,
Yeah, well, they don't have placebo either. With us, we can say, oh yeah, I feel better. Whereas an animal, I mean, I've seen some great results through the animals on my page, and that's with people, dogs that literally have been dragging their back legs behind them for 2 years on their last legs, excuse the pun.
Yeah,
And after
literally.
2 days, they're upright and then running around the back garden. You're just like, how did that happen?
Yeah,
So it's great. And
yeah.
people tend to spend more money on their animals than they do themselves.
They
So
certainly do. They
yeah, I
certainly
mean,
do.
I've done a couple of fairs. They haven't even asked what the price is. They've just said, "Oh, I'll have one of those," and I'm just like, "Do you want to know how much it was?" And they're like, well, no, it works, doesn't it? I don't care. But as soon as you
Well,
say,
that's right. It's
yeah,
cheaper than the vets. I mean, I've had people
oh
say,
god,
I've spent thousands at the vets, and then
yeah.
sorry, there's a birdie nesting in here. All right, a little young or a dove, I think it is. Anyway, sorry. I thought, what's that up there? I love the drops, and for me, I'm the walking testimonial,
Yeah,
and
same with me, yeah.
I just wish it had helped me with my technology skills.
Oh, I'm still, listen, you talk to me about them. I'm still
Oh God.
and there's no way, and this is what I mean about how much I've grown in a year. I didn't start doing Zooms until 8 months ago. Everyone was going, "You've got to start doing Zooms, you've got to start doing TikToks." And I was like, "Oh, I can't do that." Do you know what I mean? The fear was just there. And now, I mean, I've actually succeeded, I think, on this today.
Excellent. Yeah.
And on
Excellent.
Zoom now, I love doing my Zoom weeklies. And, before I was just like that, wouldn't say anything and literally hiding under the table, and I started doing it 8 months ago. And now I prefer it because I like to connect with people, social media. It's great, but you're not having any interaction. And I think this is why I started doing the shows for the drops and for Sapphire Blue.
Yeah.
Because you have interaction with people. And I think what happened in lockdown, we lost that. We lost that communication with people, and they just made it so easy for everything to be done online. And we're just losing human contact. And I just think human contact is so important for all of us, because, we need to feel people. We need conversation with people, looking in their eyes and things like that. I just think authenticity in people isn't seeing someone on the screen. It's having face-to-face interaction with them.
Yeah, and having a hug.